everybody and welcome back. Today I'm going to be reacting to Supergirl Season 4 Episode 3 titled Man of Steel. So last week's episode continued with the storyline of alien hate and the rising sentiment of anti-alien feelings in National City. It resulted in an attack on L Corp, which was hilarious, not because it was an attack on L Corp, which is not hilarious, but it was hilarious because we had Eve and Lena and Kara running around L Corp, and Kara all the while trying to maintain her secret identity while also protecting Lena and Eve from the attackers. It was amazing. John's closing in on Agent Liberty, who was behind the attack and also behind the appearance inhibitors malfunctioning so that Brainy was the object of a hate crime essentially. And Nia came to his rescue, Nia who is just being her perfect little self and, you know, making her way up in the world at Catco and also making her way up into my heart. This episode I can only assume has something to do with Superman because it's called Man of Steel and we haven't seen Superman in a hot minute, so I'm excited to see him back in action, hopefully. That's it. Let's watch the episode. Yes, Man of Steel, this episode, maybe. Yes, the president resigned because she's an alien. Oh yes, I forgot about the cliffhanger. She's just falling. And she's flying in midair. She's falling now. Come on, John, let's go catch her. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing the back alley run and jump fly maneuver. Ah! Quickly. Oh my god, hurtling towards the earth at record speed. Come on, John. My goodness. She almost plummeted to her death. Way to go, Space Dad. Oh my gosh. Oh god, what's happening? 2 years ago.
American Steel, you rip out that foundation and everything will crumble.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking bored. What is happening? Two guys talking about construction and steel? Oh my god. I love how it was like 2 years ago and suddenly this anti-alien sentiment was like happening 2 years ago, which I don't feel like it was, or it was like conveniently placed so that it made it seem like it was. 2 years ago we weren't talking about this though on the show. Also they put a wig on her. Wig.
Keep it clean. Change the bandage off it.
The wig is so bad. Oh, it's so bad. I do miss her long hair though. I like it both ways, but I liked her medium length hair. What the heck season was 2 years ago? This is season 4, so they're talking about season 2? What was happening in season 2? Oh, this is all 2 years ago, okay.
Yeah, I'm Ben Lockwood and
Okay, so this is called Man of Steel because he's this guy that owns... It was very misleading. He owns a steel company. Man of Steel. He's not Superman. Okay, bye.
okay,
Just because it's the March of Progress doesn't mean he has to be left behind.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what this episode is about. I'm kind of bored. They're talking about fucking steel.
President Marsden's Alien Amnesty Act. Is that progress? I think it's progress.
You have aliens in your class. Rude.
But I know some Americans who don't think so. The next time someone tells you how great progress is, I want you to stop a moment. I want you to think about who paid the price for it. Okay.
You're not wrong. I actually totally agree with that. Somebody's always on the opposite end, whether it's right or wrong, paying for that progress. Oh, that guy. Ha! Lena's ex, aka iZombie.
What? Because all we have is right here as a family.
Okay, so going out on a limb here and saying that the point of this episode is that he is like the middle bystander. And this episode is all about us learning about the point of view of the so-called alien, anti-alien people. Gotta tell you, it's interesting, but I want to watch Supergirl and Lena. I don't want to watch this shit. Maybe it was harsh. That was harsh to say. But I just, it's Supergirl. I want to watch Supergirl.
Hurry the car.
John and... Who's that? This is literally just that show that got canceled on, I forget what network. It was with Vanessa Hudgens, and it was about, like, the people who the superheroes, like, protected. Oh, man. Actually, it's kind of interesting seeing how did his bike get set on fire.
Appreciate your position. I'm very sorry for what you've been going through. Did you hear anything this isn't about just me?
James is really about, really, a lot of people are trying to convince him to write stuff he doesn't want to write lately.
You make some valid points, and I'll bring it up to Miss Luthor. Lena Luthor, what the hell does she have to do with any of this? I'm not sure if you heard, but she runs this place now. Luthor. No, I'm not busy.
So is this all leading up to Lena getting attacked again? Because I feel like that's where it's going.
Our complexion.
Franklin was talking about German immigrants back when America was still a British colony. I don't see how it applies to anything.
I can see
Go
why
off.
this, point of view would be
Go
problematic,
off.
especially since we were talking about human. Made America great no matter what they're...
This guy is slowly turning into a, he just said make America great, so you know where this is headed.
But now, I should be proud if you were to call me a nativist.
This isn't nativism. It's xenophobia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised to hear that from someone with your complexion.
Wow, fucker. Ew. They are really, really doing it this season. They're really doing it.
You're passing on your own prejudice to our students, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
We're a university, a diverse one.
Mm-hmm.
I've always liked you.
Go off, white lady with
You
pearls.
brought this on yourself.
Dean Warren, I'm...
Did you follow me here?
You tattle on me, Snowflake?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking
Did you just call her Snowflake, first of all?
Because I was so out of line.
Look at you. You're not okay.
Okay, I don't need your pity.
Everything okay here?
Oh my god, Gardammer's my queen. Protecting women from men at bars is everything. She is the best.
We don't touch aliens. Actually, we don't touch anyone. So why don't you keep your hands to yourself and watch that mouth?
Got it.
Yes.
Traitor.
Oh my god, I love her so much.
Definitely tasty ones.
Oh, so cute. They're so cute. Oh my god, we love Car Danvers, a protector angel queen. Wow. Jensen. Oh, Graves.
Keep spreading the good word, brother.
This is a very, actually kind of interesting episode. I was pretty bored at the beginning, but this is interesting. Well, this is obviously going to traumatize him even further. I wonder if he's going to, like, get superpowers or something.
Never give in.
Oh, Lena. Wow. That's a look, first of all.
To force or the apparently overwhelming...
What a look, fam. Wow.
Light of the enemy that confronts you. Never.
Ooh. Wow. She should wear dark lipstick more often.
You work with the things that kill them. Infernal alien technology.
Oh my god. His reflection in her glasses, though.
Blaming other people for your problems, you would just end up like my brother.
Big evidence right there.
People.
The fact that monstrosity is still standing while this place has been left to rot, it's an insult to us all.
They're gonna go commit arson on this place right now.
I wasn't this. You can talk. Sooner or later, man's gonna stand up and be a man. He's got to fight.
This is toxic masculinity at its finest.
Well and good, but what can we do?
In a delightful wrapper of xenophobia and hatred.
Don't burn it down.
They have really good aim. That's pretty hard to do. Not to mention that the glass bottles would probably shatter. Oh my gosh, please don't pummel this guy.
You know, I actually met him once, and I thought, oh, this guy's soft.
Minnie and I lost the house too. That Genesis event.
Terraforming.
Right.
Okay, she's a lesbian. She said her partner had a female name. Maybe she's not. We stand.
We're in student housing now.
Well, what's happening is happening to us, and that gives us power. That means that we can fight back. As a matter of fact, me and some friends, we are putting together something like a support group.
Oh my god, wait. He's definitely Agent Liberty. Oh my god. I can't believe it took me 33 minutes into this episode to put that together. That he is Agent Liberty. I'm embarrassed for myself.
Very much.
This should help for next time.
Mask.
Why would I need body armor if you can arrest me?
Agent Liberty mask.
Arrest you. You've done such great work. Because some of these creatures have skills we can use. So what do you say? Besties?
Man, this is hitting real close to home, guys. If you haven't been keeping up with the news lately. He's gonna make it out of steel scraps from his dad's shop. Oh boy.
Alex, if we try to take her off-world, she'll die.
Well, then what are you gonna do? Because you have to do something.
There is objectively nothing you could do.
You could do. What is something someone else could do?
Then I need to ask somebody else for help.
Yeah. Miss Lena Luthor is here to save the day, peasants. Step aside.
Lena, where is she? She's this way.
Oh my god, did you hear how she said, where is she? That was a... Gay.
Hey, listen. They're always here when you need it most.
Oh!
You don't understand me, but I care. I really do.
We have no other choice, so do it.
Once again, though, I must point out that every single one of Kara's friends / sister, who she's seen hanging around with all the time, is there, and that Lena can look at the woman on the table and not see Kara Danvers. I'm astonished. Okay, so that's the suit. Ah, okay.
You're from DO, right? You got these fine people out. Good. Well, I'm assuming you can get us all back in.
Uh-oh. I mean, that was too easy. Obviously, he can get them back in. Okay, alrighty. I mean, that's as filler gets, but there was some important information in there. And I know, every time I say an episode is filler, somebody comes at me, actually multiple people on the internet, saying it wasn't filler. I just have opinions about what a filler episode is, and in my mind, this classified, so that's all I have to say. I wasn't super into it at the beginning, because I didn't really understand what was happening. And then finally, at around minute 33, I got it. So that was the backstory of Agent Liberty, and what I found really interesting about this episode, number one, is of course the whole season so far, but this episode specifically was hitting very close to home. Like I said, if you haven't been keeping up with the news, obviously there's been a lot of nationalist viewpoints coming from certain groups of people, and that has spawned hate crimes, namely shooting up a synagogue. Point is that it's interesting that Supergirl did an episode like this and showed the Agent Liberty backstory in a way that was kind of sympathetic. I am in no way saying that he is a sympathetic character now, obviously, full of hatred and bigotry and xenophobia and all of the things that we don't like and don't want to see in people. But telling a person's story from that kind of perspective is bold on Supergirl's part. because in a way it makes us sympathetic to his plight. Obviously the scene where he's trying to pull his dad out of wreckage of a burning building is extremely sympathetic. And in that way we're meant to feel sympathy for a person who is instilling all of these terrible, terrible qualities that we're largely trying to do away with in our society through things like voting. So I don't know how well the episode is going to sit. I think there's a difference between, for example, Sarah Silverman's show, if you have seen it. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. Basically, the premise is that Sarah Silverman talks to people on both sides, both liberal and conservative, about the current climate. And in multiple episodes, she'll go talk to, she like goes on a blind date with a far-right conservative, and she'll talk to families who voted for Trump. And just like in a very neutral and largely positive way. It's really, really interesting because it kind of strips away all the like negative connotations that are predetermined in our own biases about the other party, and it kind of makes people see each other for people. But what this Supergirl episode lacks, it doesn't really quite hit the mark that the Sarah Silverman show does, because it's not like Sarah Silverman would go and, you know, try to amiably talk to somebody like Ted Cruz. You know what I mean? It's like, this is too far right of an example, this Agent Liberty guy, to be portrayed as sympathetic. But again, I've gone on a tangent now. I did think it was interesting, and now we know where he comes from and why, and the parallels between this and the first season of The Legend of Korra, I swear to God, they are just blooming and continuing. It's really, really similar. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this reaction to episode 3. Please follow me on Twitter and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more. Please check out my Patreon if you haven't already, where you can get these reactions a day earlier than I will release them on YouTube. And I will see you guys back here next week for episode 4.